I'm here in Biloxi, Mississippi. In this video, I'm gonna show you the 90 or so properties that I have acquired since 2011 in Harrison County, Mississippi. Unlike all these other gurus online, I'm actually gonna show you what I own, tell you what I paid for it, and tell you what I'm getting for rent. So hop in with us and let's roll. All right, stop number one. I purchased this one for $19,534 back in September of 2012. The current rent is $900 a month in rent. The current market value is $151,650. And guess what? I haven't been to this property in almost 12 years. It's been cash flowing, cash flowing, cash flowing. Let's go to the next one. All right, this is our second stop. This is in Biloxi, Mississippi. I've never seen this property. I've never set foot on it. I've never been inside of it. I paid $42,360 for it back in October of 2019. The market rent is $950 and the current appraisal is $96,500. Next property. Another house I've never seen. Stop number three. Purchase price was $24,807 back in October of 2018, and it rents for $800 a month. Market value is around $55,000. Let's go. Next one. Stop number four. Back in June of 2015, I paid $27,160. Currently, it rents for $950 a month and was recently appraised for $102,000. Right here. Currently rents for $950 in Biloxi, Mississippi. I bought this property for $45,406. I bought this in October of 2019, and it currently rents for $975 a month. It is currently appraised for $114,200. Let's go to the next one. I paid $95,000 for this property in January of 2023. There is no rent. There is no market value. We haven't done jack shit to it yet. The reason being is we were deciding whether we're gonna flip it or whether we're gonna rent it. And I've just said, you know what, let's hold off. We're on to the next one. Property number 7. October of 19, I purchased this house for $41,345. Currently rents for $900 a month and appraised for $115,000. Let's go to the next one. Property number 8, Ocho. Back in October of 2019, I bought this property for $51,332. Rents for $975 a month, and it recently appraised for $131,000. Let's go to the next one. We're in Biloxi, Mississippi. Back in December of 2013, bought this house here for $20,500. Currently rents for $950 a month. Recently appraised for $125,200. On to the next one. Back in June of 2018, I bought this property for $26,700. Currently brings in $750 per month. And if I was to sell it on the open market today, I'd get about $85,000 for it. Let's go to the next one. I bought this property in May of 2019 for $210,000. And then we were gonna flip it for $350,000. And we didn't end up getting our number, and then I got caught in a lawsuit. And because of that lawsuit, I'm not able to disclose. It currently rents out for $2,000 a month, and it always rents out. As you can see, this is my crown jewel. This is not standard rental that I'd wanna own, but we redid this entire house. It's beautiful. And it just recently appraised for $350,000. On to the next one. We are now in Gulfport, Mississippi. Bought this property back in March of 2015 for $13,500. Rents for $799 per month, and it's worth about $100,000 right now. Next one. All right, because the tenants are sitting out front, I'm not gonna do the video right in front of them, but I bought this property for $35,000 back in October of 2011, and it currently rents for $1,000 a month. And it's worth about $131,000, and I just loaded up a property in my deal machine down the road, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you which one because I don't want you stealing it from me. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi. I bought this property for $18,998 back in January of 2014. Currently rents for $950 a month, and it's worth about $120,000. Let's go to the next one. Bought this one for $25,803 back in March of 2014, and it currently rents for $1,000 a month. It's on a huge lot. Believe it or not, most recent appraisal is $229,000. I actually think it'd probably sell for about $185,000 though. Next, bought this one in January of 2019 for $27,406. Current rent on it is $785 and appraised for $98,000. Next one, bought this property for $51,000 in 2023. Current rent is unknown. We don't have it in front of us, but I would estimate it's between $800 and $900 a month. Values between $100,000 to $120,000. Next one, bought this one in August of 2014 for $45,000. Rents for $750 a month, and it's worth about $100,000. Next one. I bought this property back in December of 2023, not too long ago. Current rent is about $800 a month. We paid $68,000 for it. It's worth probably about $100,000. But you might say, well, why did you spend so much money when you got all these great deals, Troy? We had a 1031 exchange, so I had to place the money. Otherwise, I would have huge tax implications. So I could pay a little bit more money than I normally would pay for properties versus paying 40% of capital gains on a $2.6 million property sale that I turned into about 24 properties. Next. All right, we're in Gulfport, Mississippi. Bought this property right here behind me for $45,323 back in October of 2019. Currently rents for $675 per month, and market value or appraised value is $88,000. All right, we're in Gulfport, Mississippi. I bought this property for $23,000 in April of 2012. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and it rents out for $1,075 per month. Goes up and down. We had it rented out for $1,200, $1,300, $1,100, $1,000. It's a 5.3. It's on Section 8, so up and down we go. And it's currently appraised right for around $130,000. Let's go. All right, we're in Gulfport, Mississippi. Bought this property right behind me for $12,000 in August of 2014, and it currently brings in a whopping $699 per month, and it's worth $85,000 at least. Next. Bought this in May of 2014 for $23,912. Brings in $700 a month, and it's worth about $90,000. Let's go to the next one. Bought this property in 2023 for $87,000. Current rent is about $800 a month. Again, this is part of the 1031 exchange. We had to spend a little bit more money. It's probably worth about the same of what I paid for it. But again, I'm buying cash flow, and that's what's more important than what the house is worth. Next one. Bought this one for $25,000 back in July of 2011. Currently brings in $825 a month, and the value is around $85,000. Let's go to the next one. So I picked this property up for $25,700 in 2011. It rents for $820 and valued right around $120,000. Now, here's a fun fact. These properties were all built after Hurricane Katrina, and they all sold brand new for about $150,000, and then they pretty much were all wiped out during the foreclosure crisis, and I was able to pick it up for that cheap. On to the next one. Still in Gulfport, just a few houses down from the last one we just showed you. Bought this one for $75,000 in January of 2023, and I've never seen it before. To be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever seen it. Rent's gonna be about the same, about $850. Value's gonna be about the same, about $120,000. Next. In Gulfport, Mississippi, bought this house for $93,000 back in 2023. Again, part of that 1031 exchange package. Rent's about $900 a month. Market value is right around $120,000. Bought this for $29K in 2011. Rents for $850 a month, and the value is about $130,000. Next. Bought this one for $92,000 in March of 2023. Currently rents for $975 per month, and the value is about $120,000. This is like one of my crown jewel properties. This house was built like brand new. I think I paid $26,000. Am I right, Danny?
According to this, you paid $35,000.
God damn it, I got ripped off. I paid $35,000 for this house in Gulfport, Mississippi in April of 2013. It rents for $920 a month, and it's valued at $135,000. We tried to actually sell it a couple years ago for about $150,000. No buyers. Kept it as a rental. Next one. I bought this property right behind me right here for $25,115 in September of 2011. And it gets $1,200 per month in rent, and its value is about $140,000. Next one. Bought this property in May in 2012 for $23,170, and it's currently rented for $900 per month and valued about $90,000. And I also own this lot right here that came with the house. They gave it to me for free. So I got this house and this lot for that price. Next. All right, still going. Property price purchase is $30,557. Bought this one October of 2019. Monthly rent is $1,000. Estimated value $75,000. Next. Purchase price $29,500. In March of 2012, monthly rent is a cheap $700, and the value is $125,000. Next. Property number whatever. Bought this one in January of 2018, paid $23,500. Monthly rent is $850 a month right now. Value is $115,000. Next one. Bought this one at a tax sale, I don't know, a couple grand. Monthly rent, $0. Anticipated sales price, less than what I paid for it. Sometimes you buy a dog at the tax sale. Next, purchase price $40,169. In October of 2019, rent is $1,000. Estimated value $120,000. Bought in April of 2018, 15,000 buckarooskies. Monthly rent is 700 big ones. Estimated value 75 grand. Next one. We paid $27,843 for it. Back in January of 2015, monthly rent is $700.
Estimated value 80,000.
Estimated value $80,000. I think there's a dog about ready to jump over somewhere.
The guy just backed into a fence.
Oh, another rental in Gulfport, Mississippi. Purchase price $42,800 in April of 2011. The monthly rent is $850 and the estimated value is $140,000. Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, this is great. This is my first one I ever bought. I bought this property for, I don't even need to know, $32,000. Rent is like $750 a month or something like that. $825. They've been in there the whole time. Northern Gulfport, Mississippi. Bought in October of 2019 for $39,500. Monthly rent is 900 buckaroos. Estimated value 135,000 K. Let's go. We are still rolling. Bought this one in October of 2011 for $31,135. Monthly rent is $950. Value is way more than 105K, but that's what it says. Next, bought in December of 2015, $34,596. Monthly rent is $1,000. Estimated value $140,000. Let's go. Bought this property August of 2014, 19,847 buckaroos. Monthly rent is a paltry $725. Estimated value is $110,000. Next, bought in February of 2012 for $21,572. Monthly rent is $850 and the estimated value is $100,000. Next, bought this property June of 2012 for $30,000. Rent is $800 and the estimated value is $115,000. Next, purchased this one in March of 2012 for $11,500. Monthly rent is $700 and estimated value is $95,000. Bought this property in August of 2011, $18,000. Monthly rent is $820. Estimated value is $111,000. Bought this in July of 2013, $18,399. Monthly rent is $900. Estimated value at least $150,000. Bought this one in March of 2023. The last two houses we just looked at were on the same street. This was on the same street too. Purchase price was $90,500. Estimated value is $140,000. Monthly rent is $850. And I'll tell you what, after doing a lot of these walk-bys, we're gonna probably raise some rents around here. Let's go. Another property, same street. The last four houses, same street. Bought this one July of 2013, paid $24,830. Rent is $825, estimated value $130,000. Let's go. All right, bought this house in October of 2012 for $26,173. Rents for $950 a month, estimated value $135. Let's go. All right, we're in Gulfport, Mississippi. I got two properties behind me, both of which we own. This one was purchased for $27,000 in 2012. Rents for $1,125 per month. Values around $150,000. This one over here was purchased for $35,000 in 2014. Rents for $900 a month, and that one's valued at $135. Let's go. Bought in August of 2013 for $39,500, rents for $950 a month, and currently worth about $150,000. Next, I bought this one in August of 2013. I paid $47,000 for it. Currently rents for $900 a month, and they need to move some of these cars out of the way right here. Value's around $150,000, and that's probably a little bit light because we sold one for like $180 a couple years ago. So next, I bought this property for $25,754 back in January of 2014, and it currently rents for $800 a month. Appraised value is $125. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi. We bought this property actually twice. One I owned, and then the other one was a 1031 exchange. We're gonna talk about the 1031 exchange right now. We paid $89,000 in 2023. Currently rents for $800 a month, and it's appraised around $110,000. Next, purchased in April of 2017 for $39,233, and it rents for $750 a month, and it's worth about $100,000. Next. Purchased this one for $18,500 back in July of 2012. Currently rents for $900 a month. Appraised for right around $100,000. But interesting story. The guy who lived here for like 5 or 6 years was a good worker of mine. They left incense burning. We had to build the whole place back. Half of this place caught on fire. Interestingly enough, today, I got a call from somebody else. One of my house burnt down in Birmingham, Alabama. It happens. I still don't have insurance other than liability on these properties, or renter's insurance on these properties. Next, bought this one for $25,900 back in September of 2013. Currently rents for $850. Appraised value is $160. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi. Cool thing about this property was a complete gut job. It was a duplex. We turned it into just a single. $19,045 was the purchase price. In August of 2014, it currently rents for $1,000 per month, and it's valued at $180,000. Let's go. Bought this one in October of 2019 for $44,700. Rent is $825 a month, and the value is $145. We're in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Purchased in January 2023 for $118,000 bucks. Current rent is $1,300. Value is probably about $180. Peace.